We are going live. Going live. Getting close to going live.
Click record. Click record. Click record.
People in People Land, welcome.
Did you click record?
Oh, good job, Ryan. Ryan.
Gotta click record. We have it there.
And okay, here we go. Here it is. This is it. Welcome to Season 2 of the Biz for Good Show with your hosts, Bobby Glenn James and Ryan Pilkington. The Biz for Good Show podcast is a fun and adventurous series that explores business, socialpreneurs, startups, nonprofits, and promotes that the true secret to success is love. Yeah. Welcome to the Biz for Good Show. I am your host, Bobby Glenn James, along with the Ryan Pilkington. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 64 of the Biz for Good Show. Of course, we have amazing guests today.
That's right. In studio.
In the studio. In the house. We have a special, this is a special episode with a special bunch of guys from a special place, media agency.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Tell us about the show, Ryan.
Yeah, welcome to episode 64 of the Biz for Good Show. Today's episode is Your Business's Online Presence with Media Agency. And just to let you know a little bit more about Media Agency, it's a full software development firm specializing...
All soup to nuts, right?
Soup to
the
nuts.
whole shebang. This is the real deal here, people. Listen up.
As usual, I'll try and get through this. All right.
Squirrel.
Somebody turn off Bobby's mic.
Turn off Bobby's mic.
Again, Media Agency is a full software development firm specializing in website development, search engine optimization, and social media marketing and management. The Media Agency offers an all-in-one system that allows you to effectively manage your business website, search engine ranking, and social media accounts.
I don't think most people understand how huge this thing is.
Yeah, we just got a demo of this.
Yeah, we got a demo. And when they say everything, I mean, this is what everybody is saying they want.
Yeah.
You guys have it.
Right.
They have
all
it
in one
everywhere.
place.
All in one place.
All in one.
And we're going to get in the nitty gritty. But anyway, I'm excited about the show.
So get your listening ears on, fans and guests out there. That's us. All right, and if you're new to the show, this is the Biz for Good Show podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, all those awesome places out there, and we love to get your feedback on Facebook and Instagram. In fact, we have invited these awesome gentlemen, Boyd and Jordan, here today because they have greatly helped our Instagram following.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
Yeah, we're over 2,000 followers
And
now.
how long?
Like
A
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
My phone is
And these are real followers
Yeah.
and real engagement. I've been having fun with the people. I've been, oh, cool, you rock, yeah, awesome. Good against the noise. Good against the noise. We've been spreading the
Hashtagging
word.
it, huh?
Hashtagging it,
Same.
absolutely. It's cool.
It's getting
been-
fun because when you have like 20 people, you're like, come on.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Exactly.
And now I'm like, whoa, hey, I can
we do a
something.
live, and actually there's people watching us and listening, which is, yeah, we're kind of crazy and goofy, but.
There's a downside to that, though. Ryan was just talking about. He's got notifications all
Oh,
the time.
yeah. I was like, gosh, dang it. I'm getting blown up here.
Yeah, that's cool.
darn it.
That's awesome.
That is
Too much business? You're getting too much business.
I know. I wasn't complaining. I was just amazed in my phone. It's got the.
You're complaining.
Blowing. Okay.
What the crap is going on with my phone?
Turn off the dinger, Ding, 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 ding.
It's the real deal, people. This is we in the house, the real media.
Yeah, we're grateful to have them. We were grateful we connected with them, and we'll go and start with the show. Again, if you're new to the show, just like us on all those great places. Find us on Instagram at Biz for Good Show.
BizForGoodShow.com.
And Biz for Show.
BizForGoodShow.com.
All right, Bobby.
All right, let's do this.
On to you, my friend.
Really? What am I supposed to say now?
Like a question?
So we're going into there it is. See there? That's why you have a prompter, people. We're professionals. Do not do this at home. We're professionals. We know what we're doing. That's why we have a prompter. That's why Bobby should actually look at it and watch it and be prompted.
Yeah.
And I missed the boat. So anyway, let's start the interview. We want to just find out about Media Agency.
Yeah. MediaAgencyHQ.com. Sometimes there's a little confusion there, but yeah, it's
definitely.
Media Agency.
Media Agency. The Media Agency. It sounds insanely gigantic.
Yeah. Well, we're headed that direction.
Yeah, you're on to be a force to be reckoned with.
We're on that upward trajectory.
Well, you definitely, I think you really have a connection with what the clients actually want. In the entrepreneur world, we talk about people coming up, everybody needs this, and that doesn't matter.
Bobby, it's funny because I've been telling you how this system really works and how it does include everything that a business needs to function, from their social media management to the back end of their website to their search engine optimization. But until you really saw it right now, you have to see it to believe it.
It's true.
Yep.
And you were impressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like seeing
I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting something like this for over a year.
You know, one of the things you kept saying was, it includes that. It includes that,
You mean
too.
it'll do this?
It'll do this more. Oh, my God.
You mean I can do invoices on it too? Really? And I can keep track of inventory. What? And I can do my social media and
Email marketing.
And email marketing.
Yeah.
You mean I don't need MailChimp? I don't need HubSpot. I don't need all of these different things.
Plugins.
Salesforce. I don't need any of that. It's all there.
Right.
That is insanely powerful. So I'm going to shut up and let you guys talk about your stuff. Tell us a little bit about Media Agency.
Well,
what happened? How'd this thing come about?
Yeah, a little bit about you.
Well, really, how it came about was by the way, I'm Jordan. I'm the marketing director for the Media Agency. Here with me is Boyd Peterson. He is really the meat and potatoes behind the marketing aspect of Media Agency. He does some great webinars. Really does a great job of introducing what we do and all of our features to the local community and nationwide, because this isn't something that's restricted locally, obviously.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You're going to explode. I can already tell.
Yeah.
This is big.
So how this kind of came about was really just hearing people's complaints. If I had so many instances where I would ask or would hear of someone telling me that when they asked for a good web designer or SEO guy to help their Google ranking, no one had anyone to recommend. Their experience was bad. They were promised things that they weren't given. They were led along for month-long subscriptions that were going to lead to something eventually is what they were told, but really it was just a ploy to get more money. So the way that the Media Agency really fits in with what the Biz for Good show is all about is, being upfront and honest about what you're going to do for your customer, because a lot of businesses don't do that anymore, So we kind of had a couple different elements of ideas that we had as far as how to help businesses Instagram presence and their followers and how to reach out to people through Instagram. By the way, Instagram is a awesome way to reach out to new customers. And then we had some ideas on how to make the business aspects, the actual management of your business, easier for people. Just like you mentioned, a lot of businesses, if they want a CRM, customer relationship manager, they're going to have to go to Salesforce.com or Infusionsoft. If they want to manage their email marketing campaign, they're going to have to use a service like MailChimp. So if they want to manage their social media marketing, they're going to have to use Hootsuite, So there's all these different elements you have to plug into when, then you got the back end of your website, and that's a whole different animal. So we thought, hey, let's just combine all of this into one, make it easy for people, make it affordable, and people are loving it, especially when they get a chance to see it.
Yeah, it took 2 seconds to see the back end to go, whoa. Not only is it super full of stuff, it's also user friendly. You can see how things work, and it's,
Robust and friendly.
yeah, which
Like
is
Barney.
huge. Like
Barney.
Barney.
Yeah.
Is it purple too? Do you have a lot of purple in it?
Oh, no. if they want it.
Yeah, we'll put purple. I mean, we'll throw the kitchen sink, whatever you need. Let's do it.
Yeah, I like looking at the functionality where it's easy to design on there. You don't have to go too crazy with coding.
Right.
Unless you know how to code, then I'm pretty sure you guys have.
Yeah, so this is built on a PHP platform, which is fully customizable and editable, and we have, very specific special requests from certain customers, and we're able to make those additions onto the back end, and it's seamless and easy, and it's all the same system.
And this is your platform,
Yeah.
too. You're not selling somebody else's
Nope.
platform. This is your guys, and it's in constant development. I know you were just talking about new things that are coming up for the social media pieces, and this is, I get you're constantly working on making this better and more user-friendly, more connected to what business owners need. It's powerful, guys. You are on to something here.
It is. And you just mentioned the social media management function that we are adding in the next couple weeks. And that in and of itself is huge. There's businesses that try to build their whole business model just on that one feature, but staying on that track with social media management, you don't know how many, I'm sure you know because you manage businesses yourself, and so that you hear from a lot of business owners that say, it starts with, we know that we need to have a social media presence. AdWord campaigns, while they're effective, they're expensive. If there's free marketing out there, there's nothing better than that, especially if it's effective. So, A, they understand that they need to have a social media presence. B, they don't have the time for it. You don't know how many real estate agents who need marketing or attorneys. They just, any business owner, you're running a business. You don't have time to go through and post to 8 different social media accounts every day.
Yeah, and in this day and age, if you're not doing that, you're behind everybody else.
Right.
Because everybody knows you have to have a social media presence.
Well, one of the big things that we found is that there are so many who have tried doing social media. I was talking.
Unwell.
Oh, I know. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was saying, I spent $2,000 with a company for 3 months of posting, and I got no new business. And part of the problem was they didn't have any followers to begin with, and so
It's not going to
it's
help.
kind of like what
Social
you
media
guys,
doesn't help you.
When we started with you guys, you had 107. You're now at about 2,000 new people.
Over 2,000.
Because
2,000 new people.
Yeah, 2,000 new people. The key there is you got to have an audience to talk to on social media.
Yeah.
If you're not getting that audience, then you're just posting to nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's the key.
It
you
is.
just hit the key right on the head to social media. People think that if I build it, they'll come, and that's not true.
No.
You have to have content. You have to have engagement. You have to have continual bugging.
I look at it like a 3-legged stool. You've got to have these 3 things, and of course it changes a little bit with each business, but you need to have first followers, likes, friends, whatever it's called on each of those mediums, the social media. The second thing you have to have is engaging posts, content, something. And it doesn't have to always be about you. It can be, quotes from somebody on the show. It could be, things that are going on. It can even be, highlight your employees. Highlight one of your customers.
Ryan Pilkington,
Right,
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Look at the graphics he didn't do.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should show some crappy graphics and then show what you would do with it.
That's right.
Exactly. Okay, now that's 2. The third one is you got to ask for a sale. If you're a business owner, you got to ask for the sale. I talked to a guy the other day. He got 540 new people to follow him on Instagram. And he says, I didn't get any people coming to me. And I said, did you ask them to?
Call to action.
You know what?
You have to have a call to
He
action.
put a call on Monday. He had 10 phone calls since Monday.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
This is a heating and air conditioning company.
Wow.
Okay?
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
When you
People
when you think about Instagram, you don't think about heating and air conditioning companies, do you?
No.
Not too often.
No.
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 You know,
But he had 10 hot leads.
People who wanted to take and have him come out and get their air conditioners ready to go.
Wow.
It's that time of year.
It is. It's that time of year, and he had an offer, a special offer. You know, it's during this time of year he does like $59, and he'll come and he'll not just look at it and make sure it's working. He'll actually test it, see how much Freon's in it, and all that stuff, and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
I want to bring up another customer that we just recently had. Actually, she had hired them who shall not be named.
Right. There's
media
a couple
company.
of those out
Insert
there. There's a couple out there.
And their job was to manage their Instagram account, post content for them, and get followers and exposure, and obviously the goal is to generate sales or leads. She had been with them for 3 months. They had 11 posts on Instagram and 16 followers. So we finally showed her what we could do. And since last week, she has how many new followers?
She right now has 480 new followers, and she's added a couple posts of her own, and she's now starting to get engagement. That's what you need.
You do. I mean, you have to. It's work. Everything. If it was easy to get a following, everybody'd be doing it. You have to put some effort into it, or have somebody that will assist you in putting effort into it to make it relevant.
But it doesn't take a lot if you have the right tools. That's the thing. A lot of people just think, well, I'm going to have to get on Facebook. I got to get on Instagram. I got to get on. Now, this company that Jordan was just talking about, I was on their Facebook page today. Now, we've not done anything for her with their Facebook page.
Yet.
She has 49 followers. You know, you can post all you want. You're never going to get
much
And
engagement.
guess who the people who were her followers were?
Family,
her own
friends.
customers already. She's not getting anybody new.
Interesting.
But that's what these 400 and some odd are.
Well, when we're trying to look at the show here, see how we could reach our message out to the world, we're noticing we were not getting any new listeners. And we really needed to get our message out there. There is good being done in business, and I was so glad that we met with you guys.
It was interesting.
Connected.
We were talking about it
We're on
a
a
week before Boyd came up to us, and it was just like, there are no accidents, people.
Yeah, no.
When you're searching for Biz for Good, it just comes and finds you. And it was pretty interesting because me and Ryan are like, you know what? We just need to connect with a marketing company, a company that really can assist us in moving forward, and let's build each other up together.
And understands the be good do good philosophy and attitude. And I'm just looking at our stats. Instead of going down, it's going back up.
Up, listeners.
So we thank you guys.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's awesome. It's awesome to see direct results.
Which leads us to our question: what does Biz for Good mean to the media agency?
Well, I think I really touched on it when I first spoke about, hearing all these complaints from business owners that are trying hard. The economy is pretty good right now, and people are busy. And to be able to find a service that is effective, reliable, and upfront, that can make their job easier. And we just kind of built our business model and our systems and our flow around that, so that we have things set in place so that they work effectively, and that we give our customer what we tell them we're going to give them.
That's huge.
Well, and the other side of that is, if we're doing that, they're going to get more business.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was meeting with a networking group this morning, and I was talking to a guy. This guy must be 7 foot tall, or it feels it to me, and I'm 6'2".
Yeah, everybody's tall to me, but
would you stand up? Oh, you are. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the things he was saying was, that business has been tough for him, and they're just getting going, but they don't have a lot of money. And as we started, we're about to start helping him. Now, he has no presence on social media. As we get him going, he's going to see a great uptick in what they can do. And I said, do you have enough bandwidth for you? And it's him and his wife that are running this little business. I says, do you have enough bandwidth? And he says, you know what? I'll bet I spend only 25% of my day doing what I should be doing, because that's all it takes. So we're going to fill his day up. Isn't that what business is supposed to be? You know, marketing is all about getting more business for your business.
Absolutely. And in the entrepreneur world, we talk about this all the time. I do believe that the marketing piece is one of the hardest pieces for the small business owner to really understand and know that without that, you don't really have much of a business. You could have the coolest thing on earth, and if nobody knows about it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I was just thinking of the peace of mind when you find that right alignment and things are clicking. Like, what a big deal that is for a company to just have that off their shoulder. Like, man, I don't have to wrestle with marketing right now.
Yep.
You know,
No, that is gigantic.
and
Well, you know,
line with your end.
For years, I've been doing that. You know, I've done all kinds of things with media, with the multimedia and social media, especially. You know, when I was with the newspapers, and yet now, you know, newspapers are still relevant in many ways.
Really? They exist
They
still?
do.
They still exist?
They do.
Yes,
You know,
they do, Bobby.
They're online, though, right?
No, you'd be surprised. Yes.
They are.
They are. They've got to be
Like
online.
in the morning,
think I've seen
they're
too
having
many.
their orange juice. and-
Really? I don't think I've seen them on the doorsteps of people's houses still, but they still do that, huh?
You know, outside.
I don't get up that early, so probably that's probably
You
the
poor
problem.
thing. Yeah. There are a few people who still buy the newspaper, but
Very good.
you know, I was noticing statistics the other day about marketing, and specifically the newspaper industry. While it's gone down in how many people subscribe, the effectiveness of newspaper has not gone down in local communities. That's the thing, because like here in Salt Lake Valley, if you live in Draper, do you really care what happens in Murray, in Bountiful, in Ogden, Provo? Not really, unless, you know, there's a car chase that goes through Draper, you know, you're not caring. Right. And that's what a lot of the big newspapers do. But as community newspapers is all about, they're going to get a new storm drain system so that it's not flooding the neighbors. And guess what? The neighbors care about that.
Yeah.
But that's what social media can be about, and that's what, you know, social media, the way we've got this marketing, is all about finding your tribe, finding your followers, finding those friends that want to help, want to know about you, want to know what your business is about.
Which is why our Instagram follower finder has been so effective. And that's
Yeah.
what you guys are using now that has led to so many new followers. But we use, with that system, targeted demographiccing. And what we mean by that is for businesses that have a certain customer base. Say, for example, staying on
You find that specific base.
Yeah, I mean, if they're an HVAC company in Draper, they're not concerned about, you know, people needing air conditioning done in Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, so we have to, and we are able to target who those new followers are going to be based on the geographic area, based on gender, if they, you know, are only specific to one gender, based on interests and hobbies, age group. All of that type of stuff, we're able to dial in and get you followers on Instagram based on what you need.
And I think that's a big the differentiator here. I mean, there's a lot of services out there where you can buy a lot of followers and likes and all that stuff.
That really does
and,
well.
Yeah, well, and there's no engagement.
Yeah, it's
there's
funny.
no engagement, and this is the difference
Yeah.
because we've had lots of engagement, and it's pretty cool to see that. Hey, thank you for. Hey, I'm excited about what you guys are doing, and it's really exciting, and it's different than a lot of the stuff out there.
Yeah, it's funny seeing accounts that have, because we deal with a lot of accounts in our business, and it's interesting. You'll see accounts with 30,000 followers, and you know each of their posts has 100 or 150 likes. You know, when some of our customers they'll have 5,000 followers after a couple months, and you'll see them having 1,000 likes per and a bunch of comments. You know, people are engaged. They are following you because you provide
Because they're
a
your
service.
target market.
Exactly, they're interested in you.
Yeah.
Well,
you know?
in fact, even your account, sorry, I got to get it close to the mic again. You know, your account, you know, when you had 600 and 700, you were getting 200 people who were liking your show videos. Okay, well, now you're at 2,000. I was just noticing that something you posted a couple days ago has well over 1,000. So you're having more than 50% of your customers, your followers, really engaging with you. I mean, they may not send you a message, but they're saying, I like what you're doing.
Yeah,
that is the key.
That was really, like, usually when I post stuff, no one says a darn thing. And so then, well, not to say that we're not posting. We are trying to do our best to sometimes come in on and engage with people. But I'm just noticing how amazing people are doing the thumbs up or the this is great.
And we do a live video now, and instead of it's just my mom watching us, we had 13, 16 people all of a sudden sitting there watching live, and this is just in a couple weeks, people.
Yeah,
I mean the vision here is we're not slowing down.
Yeah.
Well, and you're getting more people who are downloading your your podcast now.
Yeah, it's going up.
It's going up, and that's the key. It's about engaging both the people you used to have following you and engaging new people who would love to follow you but just didn't know about you.
Hey, shout out to all moms, though.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, mom.
Moms,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mom.
I'll guarantee you, my mom's going to be watching. So, Mom,
Hey,
love you.
Dolores.
My mom's got everyone watching, probably. You know?
Awesome.
Good job,
Hey,
Mom.
Jordan's
Good
mom.
job.
Moms are the best.
Yeah. So to get back, once you got the followers, right? You got the people engaged. Now, like you said, Ryan, you're spending a little bit more time on Instagram, right? Well, imagine that spanning across all 8 of the main social media platforms. Okay. Well, then what do you do? We talk to, like I was talking about before, we talk to a lot of business owners that they just don't have. They know that they need a social media presence, but they don't have the time for it.
Yeah.
It's hard to go and post across 8 social media platforms once a day or twice a day, and then respond to all the questions and show your promotions and be engaged with customers. So
It was getting pretty hopeless about 6 months ago, like just dreading dealing with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this really gives you like a hope.
right.
You don't have to go crazy.
Yeah. Well, and we've made it easier. So in the next couple of weeks, we are launching another edition, which is going to be our social media marketing manager. And it's not a different piece of the puzzle that you got to, add or make a part of your website. This is included in the back end of your website. So along with all of your other marketing and business management functions, accounting, leads, invoicing, your employee dashboards and your user portals, if you're a rental property company and you have tenants that need to have access to your website, all of these things are managed in one. And in addition to that, we are adding the social media marketing management tool, which is going to allow you to manage all 8 of your social media accounts under one login and one platform. So you'll be able to do auto posting. So say that you don't want to go through each day and post to all 8 of the social media accounts. You can sit down on a Sunday afternoon when you have a half hour or an hour and upload all of your pictures, all your videos, all of the captions that you want for each one, and have those to be set to post automatically throughout the day or week or month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, so we've kind of, just to give people a heads up, we really believe in what you guys do. Your proof is in the pudding. We want to announce that we're really aligning with Media Agency. We are fans, and hopefully we have a relationship together. We want to have you on the show a lot. We're going to be talking about you guys all the time.
Awesome.
And watch us. I mean, proof is in the pudding. Watch the Biz for Good show and see how the connectivity with each other is making a difference. And thank you for being on the shows, guys. Can you give any information how they can get a hold of Media Agency and what do they need to do to get a connection with you?
Yeah, so check us out online. It's www.mediaagencyhq.com or
MediaAgencyHQ.com.
Now, why can't I say it like that? I got the softest voice in here.
Try it, man. Try it.
Voice.
Media Agency HQ.
You go, baby.
Oh, man, that's so funny.
You did it. These mics help, right?
Always
I
have
know
the
Boyd
deepest
could do it,
voice.
though. I know Boyd could do it.
Boyd's got it.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, he's got the voice, baby. We are not worthy.
Or if they're listening and they want to reach out to us, they can give us a call, too. We got a local area code here. It's 801-797-0564.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, folks, keep watching. Oh, Here, they can't see me.
There.
Folks,
Yeah.
keep watching, keep listening, and you're going to see more of these guys. You're going to see more of us, and we're going to be spreading all over the world. Good against the noise, people. Good against the noise. Do you want to take us out, Ryan?
Yeah, which hashtag do you want to do today?
Let's go old school.
Okay, old school?
Yep.
All right. We always leave the show with 3 hashtags of the Be Good, Do Good. So, I'll start it out. Hashtag Be Good, Do Good. Hashtag Be Good, Do Good.
Hashtag
Be good, do good.
Woo! And that's
go,
a
girl.
wrap. I'll wrap it up.